Greetings, Shelpers. Thank you for joining me on this Friday for more Dave the Diver. When last we left off, we were going to be getting a special suit to dive in the Arctic glacier type area. Alright, we'll see how that works. But I think Cobra told me about it in the evening or wasn't going to tell me about it at all, so let me just look at my to-do list. Okay. Oh yeah, we also ran into...
Sorry, I'm just trying to get your chest set up.
Oh, that's fine. We also ran into our kaiju, Godzilla, because they had a collab. They're gonna have way more collabs, like with Balatro and everything. I just don't know when, because I missed out on a collab or two for not putting a code in my phone at the correct time. So, okay, we have a cucumber party, so we're gonna have to grow a lot of cucumbers. We need to find the kaiju, and we need to take pictures of the manta ray. So we're waiting on the manta rays at night, by the way. Let me go to the farm. We are waiting on some equipment or some parts to be made for the suit. Yeah, he's working on it, so I'm not going to be able to make anything really good until later. I wonder if I can upgrade my lawn again. Can I? Can I upgrade my lawn again? Let's see. Expand the rice paddy, but it says expand farm level 2, so I'm not allowed to touch anything yet. Dang it. Well, I got some chickens and stuff, so I just wanted enough land because I need to start growing cucumbers like crazy, so alright, let's go to... I think we fed Momo's wife, so we're fine, I think. That was a bit redundant, but anyway. Until then, let us try to follow the signal for Godzilla. Let's see if we can find that old buddy, old pal going on here. I am not really a big fan of kaiju stuff, to be honest. But the way they did this, I thought went really well compared to a lot of different collabs I've seen from different companies. So, not with this game, just period. So I was actually pretty damn happy with it. And it fit in. At first I was like, how are kaiju gonna fit in with Dave the Diver? And then it's like, I just fought like a crab with a monster truck on its back or whatever. I think we're fine. You know? I kind of forgot how to do this, so whoops. I've been still playing SOD 2. Trying to get my community all good. I did lose one person to a curveball they implemented. But that's all good. I really need to do harder difficulties, but the first time they wipe one of my characters, I'm usually like, ah, fuck this. So I don't usually stay on board with it, but yeah. So yeah, we are getting Beetlejuice in town. Oh, dear God. Okay. I am very glad of this. I fucking hate this shark. I fucking hate this shark. I fucking hate this one. So fast. So stupidly fast. Okay, let me go find some air already, because I just got my ass handed. But yeah. My theater is also doing like another old movie. And then, like, I thought it would be cool for them to get like the first Beetlejuice and then the second. But they're doing a double feature with like an older movie and Beetlejuice. I guess because they're trying to get all the nostalgia up and running, which I don't blame them for. But yeah, you can watch apparently 2 movies for 20 bucks and get a soda and stuff also, but if I went, I'd go on the cheap day. I'm very much a cheap ass. Well, you know, I kind of have to be, but I might go see it at some point. I'd like to, in a way. And then I'm terrified to, in a way. Now you're running from me because you're almost dead, but you're gonna kill me before I can kill you. Yep, you are. Because I was stupid and I thought I had more. Oh, God. You know what? We're gonna start over, Shelpers. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, Shelpers. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening, Shelpers. Close your eyes. It's fine. See, nothing's happening at all. Just, the game crashed for a second. Yeah, that was it. the game crashed and it's fine now. So we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. But yeah, I didn't know Winona Ryder was in the new Beetlejuice movie. I thought it was just like Jenny Ortega, and I'm not sure how I feel about the new Beetlejuice, but I know why they needed a new one. I'm wondering if like the ghosts in the old one are gonna come back. I'm dreadfully curious, but at the same time, I'm thinking it's gonna suck. I saw the trailer and I was not thrilled, but I liked the first one. But then maybe that's because I'm a, you know, I was born in the 80s, I'm a 90s kid, so that's kind of, yeah. All right. But we'll see. I should probably give it a chance anyway. I really wish they would have put it out a little closer to Halloween. Because a lot of people use Beetlejuice as a Halloween movie. I don't. You know, it's like when people use Ghostbusters as a Halloween movie, I understand why. It's just not something that ever happened in my house. You know, because I know people are like, oh, it's the spooky, ooky type of stuff. And I'm like, okay, great, but it just doesn't feel... I mean, it has the vibe and everything. I like Beetlejuice, don't get me wrong. I think Tim Burton himself is, like, vastly overrated. And, like, he has not had a good movie in a while. I know that's not nice for me to say, but that's just my opinion. I don't know, I feel like he's not... I don't want to say he's not trying anymore, but I feel like, in a way, he's just kind of like, I'm Tim fucking Burton. I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. I don't have to do it, and I don't have to make anything good. I can sell this on my name most of the time. And it's like, he gets... I mean, at least Beetlejuice was his baby, but... At least I think it was. But I'm just like, when he did Dark Shadows as a movie instead, and I'm like, no, this ain't good, you know? I have to make sure I leave him alone. Okay, I'm gonna suck this down. Try to see if I can find a better gun. Well, that should give me a full clip. Hopefully. This fucking thing, I tell you, is horrible. It's horrible. I don't know why this one is so deadly. Okay, please kill. Nope. Like this one, I'm scared of more than the one that sucks in things. The mobility is fucking killer. And I might be out of bullets already. I might be. Yeah, I am. Okay, I'm out of bullets. Oh god, nope. Fuck my ass, okay. I might need a better gun for this thing. I might need a better gun. Okay, it's twitching, it's done. It's on Twitch. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna just haul it up by its pubes. There we go. Now I have to go find air before I run out. I'm hoping there's not a brother down there, otherwise that's gonna fuck me over hard. Oof. Okay, what is this now? Oh, an oxygen capsule. Okay, so if I can't find air, at least I can... Okay, first of all, we got more bullets. Very nice. I really need to find a better gun. I'll probably get my sniper back out if I remember. I will try to locate the sniper when I get back on the boat. Oh boy. Okay. Nope. Here we go. Okay, we can save the air for another time then. So, I don't think my sister would go with me to that one. Beetlejuice wasn't her thing. And it's not my husband's either. So if I went, I'd go by myself. Which is okay. In the interest of full transparency, I'm not doing okay mentally today. So if I seem a little off, or if I, you know, fuck myself over more than normal with bad playing or anything like that, or repeat myself way too much, it's just kind of my head's up my ass, so it's okay. And nothing really new has gone on either. It's just, it is what it is. I've been having a lot of issues and not dealing well. What else is new? Yeah, you better run, you little prick. I'm not gonna go follow him. If he wants to leave me, that's fine. Okay, I have, ooh, there's a saw shark. I'm not gonna, I wonder if he'd be in the limestone cavern. I don't think so, but I don't know. So let's see if we can go through this. Yeah, husband and I have been playing more Core Keeper. I hated it at first, like it now. Very good game. I recommend it. It's really fun with friends. Would be fun solo as well. It's a little top-down pixel game and you're trying to find your way out of this cavern and fighting monsters, and you can craft and have pets and dig, and there's farm animals trapped in the cavern that you can get milk out of and stuff like that. It's worth. And it's on the Game Pass, so speaking of on Game Pass, I thought that I would be able to play the beta for Blop 6 with husband, because that's what we had intended on doing together, and I can't because I'm not the one, my account's not the one with the Blops or the Plus or whatever. Yeah, PlayStation Plus, now on Xbox. But I'm serious when I say I'm not the one, so I'm not allowed to play it yet. So husband and I were gonna do it. I was thinking about doing a video for you with it, but I can't do it until it comes out officially in like 4 days. So I might do a video on it, but if I do, the video is definitely not gonna be this weekend. Apologies. I was like, oh, I'll do it. I didn't know if I wanted to, but husband wanted to download it and see how it was, so I was like, okay, I'll do it with you. And then here we are. Which is fine. I'm not upset about it. It's just something y'all should be aware of if you were like, is she gonna play it or not? I started watching this one movie, and I think it's called Section 8, with Dolph Lundgren and a few other people I don't really know. Mickey Rourke and, okay, a few other people. But anyway, it's about this guy who had a tour in Afghanistan, and he came home and he had a wife and a kid, and like he works for his uncle, I think, at this car fixed place, maintenance place, an auto mechanic in other words. And he comes to his uncle's place at one point, and there are these like gang members like threatening his uncle, and he kind of beats them up. Well, here that night when he gets home, he finds his wife and child were, let's say, dispatched by these people, and he swears revenge. So he actually goes and is gonna locate the people who took care of his wife and son, and then get revenge. And then I haven't seen the revenge part. Where I ended up with so far was that he was like running off in the middle of the police investigating the crime scene, which I thought was very stupid. If you're gonna commit a crime, which revenge killing is a crime, I would just be like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until these chuckleheads are out of my purview. Like, wait until they just are totally done with you and they have nothing else to say to you, and then go and take revenge. Don't run off right to their place while the police are there, where the police can follow you. I mean, I'm hoping he doesn't do it right as the police are watching him, but he doesn't seem none too bright right now, and I know that he could be like, well, you know, I am, you know, distraught and I'm not thinking clearly, and sure, that could be a possibility. But anyway, he ends up working for like a shadowy organization, and I guess finds his, like, a government organization or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem too promising. Dolph Lundgren generally isn't an Oscar winners, but I generally like Dolph Lundgren. If that makes sense, I'm very glad to see him acting in his older years. It's always good for me to see people that, like, I kind of grew up with in the 80s watching, and then it's like, oh, you're still around. Like, that's very cool. Okay, so he might be in the depths, our little kaiju. Maybe. Nope. My butt. Okay. We have some life going on if... oh, no, no, no. Okay, we didn't have that opportunity. I think that one opportunity is literally to stab them. I'll just carve this one. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. But yeah, apparently I looked up the... apparently I looked something up. No. I looked up something and apparently... There we go. That's where they apparently should come in. Our peak colors for Wisconsin foliage should be... What the hell is it? The first week in October already, so... I'm like, yes. Some places are already reporting 5% color, and I'm like, fall is on its way, baby. I'm so excited about fall. Summer, everything breaks down. This summer so far, we've had just so much going on. Like, we had our stop room go down in the sink. We had our light fixture, like our light bulb keep breaking. Like, even after they put a new one in. So they had to put in a whole new, like, type of bulb. Then we had... Oh, what the hell? So our toilet seat cracked through. We had to have them change that. It's just been that kind of fucky. And we're lucky in the way that we don't have to replace it ourselves. We wouldn't be able to. Like, legitimately. We wouldn't be able to afford it, but... It's like, it always just kind of happens. And, you know, we have people who end up getting more sick in the summer. It's just, it's not the best time. And with everything going on with the summer, I actually kind of dread it. And I wish I didn't because, you know, I'm remembering when I was a kid and how we had family grill outs and played kick the can and volleyball and we went swimming and camping and all that fun stuff. And it's like, yeah, we liked getting out of school and everything, but there was this whole vibe where we'd camp out in the yard and have s'mores on the grill at night after, you know, mom had grilled out. She'd leave it all hot and stuff so that we could have s'mores, and the radio just blasting as we dance around outside or play with the basketball, or I don't know. There were so many good things about summer. I mean, every time of year, but we had our own stuff in the summer, and now it's like summer is pretty miserable for us. The heat, the bugs, you know. One of the good things about staying up in the summertime was we could stay up late, and since I don't have a damn job, I'm pretty much up till like 5 o'clock in the morning as it is. I'm having a lot of pain insomnia, so sometimes that's even later than normal, but pain insomnia is when you're in so much physical pain it keeps waking you up or you're not even able to relax enough to sleep. That's what pain insomnia is. I've had it for quite a while, so that kind of sort of sucks. Let's see if I can get down this way or not. Yep, another air thing. That's really good. However, I might have to go through that second set of tube worms over there. See if we can find our kaiju. Okay. But yeah, so I really wish I could look forward to the summer again. You know, doing stuff outside and whatnot. Usually it's too hot to walk anywhere, so that red thing's gonna kill me, or try to. Yup. Well, barely missed it. I nearly missed. Well, that's when you near hit. That was a George Carlin thing. When he's talking about it, he's like, people who say it was a near miss, no, it was a near, it was something about a near hit. Or near, they say it was a near hit. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. Like, they say a collision is a near miss. Like, He's like, oh, look, they nearly missed or something. Yeah. I love George Carlin stuff. We had a lot of it on DVD. Bought it for husband one year. Back when we weren't quite as stingy with money. Which should have always been a thing, but I try to make people happy. We're actually trying to figure things out, and we're starting to money-wise, but that's another thing. Like, we had like all this money trouble this year, and I wasn't sure how we were gonna pay like our electric bill, and oh my gosh. It was a lot, Shelpers. It was just a lot. So, is it lower down than this? I don't think I can get lower down than this. Well, I'll try, but I don't think I can. Is the Doppler correct? Okay, I don't think there is a lower level for the Doppler. I must have fucked something up with the, Is there an arrow at the top? I don't think so. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with the, Kaiju experience. We'll see. Let's start traveling upward then. Oh my ass, okay. Good thing I have a little more air. I was gonna say electricity, yeah. Okay, hold on, ouch. Okay, they might be hiding something, but I think I've been here before. And they're not. It's just a very aggravating corridor, but I could be incorrect about that. Okay, let's get that, and let's move up. There we go, hit that. Oh shit. But yeah, the fall walks should be beautiful. I should take pictures for you. Usually when I take pictures around the area, even if there's no identifying info, I tend to, whoops. Okay, we have to, like, get rid of some of this. I tend to actually put it on my personal account and not my Toluca stuff because, you know. So, I try not to leave you guys out of it, but at the same time, Shelpers, I don't know. Like, do you want to see like a million pictures of fall leaves or what? I know you could say yes. Okay, there we go. I mean, maybe you're in places that don't really change for the fall. I don't know. If that is actually a thing, that's sad. You know, I really love having 4 seasons. That is like one of my favorite parts about my state. I think it's very important to have access to all of the seasons. Okay, am I doing this wrong still? I don't know what I'm doing. I might have to like give up the ghost because I'm really trying to find this dang kaiju and I'm like, I cannot find Godzilla. You'd think Godzilla, and I just made a damn circle. Okay, fine. Fine. You win, game. I'm just leaving for now. My inventory's almost full. That was a good thing, though, but we'll see what happens when I get back on the boat. If Cobra's gonna have something for me or not. Because, woof, that was a pain in the ass. But that was pretty good. Overall, I mean. I'm still not sure how to use that frickin'... Okay, we should probably get a better gun out. I just talked about that recently. Let's see. Okay, rifle. It should be the snipper. Yep. Okay, the snipper is easier for me to use. Okay, I'm gonna go try to find the kaiju again. Let's go, Godzilla. I don't know why you're so fucking hard to find. I mean, yes, I know it's a topsy-turvy type thing. But at the same time, yeah, it claims it's down, doesn't it? Or let me just, I was gonna say, let me just look at this. Hold on. Okay. It always points to the top, that little red arrow, so that is not gonna help me. Okay. At least we found a better sword. Okay. So he is down. I thought he was somewhere in the depths, but I might be incorrect about that. He's like taking healing or something down there. So who's your favorite thing that Godzilla fought against or with, or... I don't have one. I mean, I've heard of a couple of these things, like Mothra and whatnot, but for the most part, I haven't heard about other critters. It's not really my bag. You know what? I'm just gonna clip this one. There we go. He doesn't have very much meat on him. So, let's go over here. But yeah, maybe I'm missing out. I really did like the Ultraman Super Nintendo game, though. And apparently Ultraman is extremely popular in Japan. I didn't know that. All I knew is we had a game of Ultraman when I was a kid, and you could run forever in one of the directions over and over again. And I would just keep doing that shit. I thought it was fun. I didn't really want to fight all the way. My childhood had some weird video games in it. Like, there was a game with a blue Viking, and all I remember about it for sure was, like, a part of a song, and that's it. Like, I can't even tell you. I can do a little bit of the song, which I'm not gonna do, but, like, for the most part, it's like, there's this song, and I'm like, okay, does anybody know what this is from? And, like, nobody does. And I'm like, I'm losing it, because I don't remember. I think it was a little blue Viking. And every time I try to find the song, it's like not there. And husband, who's a huge game aficionado, he doesn't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm just like, maybe I dreamt it. You ever remember something like nobody else around you seems to remember? And you're like, well, I was in a different universe, or I had a weird dream or something. Because that game is what that feels like to me. Okay, I obviously had a different experience than everyone else. Like, I don't know. Either that or maybe it just made a bigger impression on me than it did on other people, so... But yeah, my sister got a hold of her person working with her at this one place and is asking her the question she needs to, so I hope when my sister gets the answer, she won't be as upset. Or as frantic, I guess I should say. Because I'm like, you'll do well, it'll be okay. And she's like, but it won't, because they keep asking me this, 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 and this. And I'm like, well, you don't know how long that's going to take, so... I gave her a list of questions yesterday to ask, and we did some numbers for her candles and whatnot. And we're going to see how that works. I'll see if she needs help on Sunday figuring out, like, soap and whatnot. But she needs to figure out her branding for her business, and I think she needs a logo, and I'm not sure if she like knows how she wants to go about that yet. And I'm like, well, you know, you could hire somebody off Fiverr or whatever to do a logo for your business. I'm not sure. And then I bought something for her thinking it would help her be anonymous, because, you know, VTubing and all that. But I'm not sure. And her business is to the point where it almost seems like it would be better for her business to get a different like little model thing. So I'm not sure. And the reason I say that is because her acronym for her business is actually a real word. Okay, let's say it's like swordsman. would be a long ass name because, you know, it'd be a long ass thing if it were an acronym. But let's say her thing says swordsman on it. Well, she could have like a warrior as her avatar or something. That would make more sense, but now the avatar I gave her, I didn't know, so, because she didn't make it until after I gave her the avatar. And then I was like, well, whoops then. But she still wants to use it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But now we're having to figure out, you know, how to have her logo done. And yeah, branding is a difficult thing at the best of times. Because as a writer, you have to do it as well. Branding and figuring it all out and everything like that. So I don't think people realize that even as a writer, your branding is like super important. Either your name or your series or what have you. And yeah, so she'll figure it out. She's a tough cookie. She's smart. But I understand feeling overwhelmed. I remember when I was going to get my first book published and I'm like, holy shit, what am I doing with my life? Like, am I going to actually be able to do this? Like, what happens if? What happens if I make too much money? What happens if I don't make my publisher enough money? Okay, I can scoop those up, I think. And I worried about that one a lot. Not making my publisher enough money was a huge deal to me. Because I want my publisher happy. Because a happy publisher might publish you again, or, you know, you can actually wreck your chances at points of a contract with a different house if they're like, oh, you only sold like 40 copies of your book, like, we're not going to take a chance on you, you know? So, while I don't really want to be famous, I just don't want the chance to slip away because I didn't do well enough. And I know that sounds kind of funny, but it happens. I've just been very disenchanted with my, like, horror writing and you know, just speculative in general. Science fiction, all that kind of stuff. I like writing it, and I think that's the most important part, but, like, at the same time, nobody wants to buy the damn stuff, so... I got really close with getting one of my new poems in a publication that I've really wanted to get into for the last 11 years. And they sent me a rejection recently. That, on top of my book, has not been a tremendous experience for me, let's say. That with my book going wrong, I was like, oh, fuck me. Like, nobody wants this shit. And I know that's not the way it is. But I've had my book almost published, like, more than once. More than twice, okay? More than twice. And it feels like nobody wants it. Or they want it, but then they want to fuck me over with the book or whatever. So I feel very screwed. I know I should be like, well, you know, these things happen, and they do. But I've never had a book, like, happen, like, that often. I know you're gonna say, well, you've only ever had one book, and yeah, that's true, but... at the same time... it's just 3 times? Like, 4 times? I don't even know. So, I'm just getting very disappointed. I sent it to the publisher who published my first book, and I will see what she has to say, but I told her flat out, I don't think it's a perfect fit for your press. It's not my call. Obviously, it's her call to make, but I just, yeah. It's difficult out there sometimes, you know? And a lot of people would look at me and say, well, you've had a book published. Like, so many people, you know, fighting through the slush pile haven't even had a book published, and you have. And that is true. That is true. I don't want to diminish that, but at the same time, it's like, I've tried to get this one book published for close to a decade now. And it just feels really hopeless. And it can feel that way sometimes. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, it can. And just because I've been doing this a long time... Oh, I have to take that stupid fucking... Okay. I should kill this thing first then. But yeah, just because I'm an old hat doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Or suck. You know, I can handle rejections a lot more easily than I can handle... Yeah, we really like your stuff and we're gonna publish it, but oh look, here's a really bad contract. Or... Oh look, here is this thing, but you have to take advantage of it in a really short period of time, and if you can't, then... I got hit with another bot. We didn't put Sari up yet. So, sorry about that. It says likely harass or restricted. Well, that's good at least. I like that it said restricted on it. Ah, jeez. Okay. It was like a herd of elephants came running out of the kitchen.
Sorry, this things that they can't be seen in their chat besides you.
Oh, good. Okay, that works, son. So I guess Twitch is getting a little smarter, eh? Well, good, because eventually I do want Sari about, though. If I can have her. I know I need to be verified. We have to use one of those weird third-party websites is what I was gonna say in order to do the verification thing. Oh dear God. Okay, I thought that was a rock. There's a rock up there. Whee! I'm still trying to find Godzilla. I honestly didn't think he'd be this difficult. Considering how large he is. He's a big boy. Are you around here somewhere? Oh. Seems to be around here. Okay. Bingo. We found him. I can sense a strong signal from inside the cave, says General Miki, or whatever her name is. I bet it's over there. The entrance is collapsed. It'll be hard to enter the cave. Could you check if there's anything we can use nearby? Sure. I'm getting my ass literally chomped though, lady. Hang on. Oh, damn it. I forgot I had to hold this thing. But yeah, today I was playing SOD 2, and it was like one of the people who needed my help wanted me to find them a new base. I'm like, okay, no problem. I get there to clean it out. I miss my turn, and it's like, you're out of the area, you're out of the area. And then I go back and try to get closer, and it's like, expired. And it's like, if only we would have helped the fucking survivors of the planet Axon, we would finally have friends or something. And I'm like, suck my dick. Like, I tried so hard. Okay, Dave said, is that a mine that was left over from John Watson's suit? Maybe I could throw it at the collapsed door. Okay, hold on. Yeah, waking up Godzilla this way seems totally good. Okay. Okay, this way. Okay, hold on. Throw it. Hi, Dan, how's it going? I think I have to do this and then I have to whip it? No, not this, this. I'm having whipping trouble. Okay. Throw it, throw it. Wait, I have to aim it, don't I? I have to aim it. I'm silly, hold on. Okay, then circle maybe? Yeah, circle. Okay, there we go. There we go. Elmo unbanned you. Yeah, I saw. I call if Elmo is who I think it is, I call him elongated muskrat. I just do. Well, that's a tickle me Elmo I'd never want to buy. Jesus. And he's such a bad father. He puts mine to shame. And if you know anything about mine, that's a woof and a half. Because Jesus Christ. Great, the door is open. How now can we enter the cave? What, you want me to go in there? Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I can't go in there myself. So please, do me the favor. Godzilla, isn't that thing super huge? It's too dangerous. I believe Godzilla is just resting at the moment. How the fuck do you know? Just check the situation inside the cave, please. If you say so. But yeah, I can't imagine, like, having a trans kid and then being like, the world turned them trans. Jesus Christ. They know nothing. They know absolutely nothing. Trans people are because they are. It's not somebody turning you trans. Just like we can't turn people gay. We're not turning the frogs gay, like a certain person had said one time. Clap Alex Jones. The interior of the abandoned cave looks a bit disheveled. Did Godzilla really barge in here? Let's go. But yeah, gay people are because they are the way they are. They're born that way. Trans people the same. It's the same with being born with your skin color. It's the same with being born, you know, with anything else. It's just you are the way you are. Wow, it really is here. Look at its size. How did it even get in here? Yeah, because the door was even blocked off. Exactly. That's the same thing about when they said that about like groomers, like they're grooming your kids. They said the same thing about gay people that they're saying about trans people. I'm not joking. They used to say the exact same thing. Yeah, you were born without thirst. My thirst is just weird. I wasn't born without it. It's just like, it takes me like 5 years to 7 years to remember I'm thirsty. I don't know how to put that. Oh, that roar, it's unbelievable. So it's here just as I thought. It seems way weaker. But how did you know it was here? I have a special power that can detect Godzilla's brainwaves. Although it was difficult to track it down, it's as far away from where I am as possible. Exactly. It seems to be healing that using the special power of the blue hole. Help me set up a surveillance camera so that we can observe him. So if he suddenly goes berserk, the G-Force will monitor it. There was a movie called The G-Force where they were gerbils or something, so I'm not very intent on the G-Force doing us any good. But yeah, and the thing is, if they do manage to have all the trans people, let's say go back into hiding, because I don't want to say the other thing, let's say eradicate. If they're going to do that, then they're going to end up doing the same thing with further down the line. Like anybody who is anything other than straight and cisgender, they're going to do the same thing. Right, I can see clearly. That'll be enough for now. Go back to the boat. Well, I have fish to catch. I won't go back to the boat. Can I pet it? It looks cute. I would love it if it just woke up and ate me. But yeah, and one of the things that is so wild to me is to see like gays against trans people, like trans exclusionary gay people, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, do you not know how this goes? How this song and dance goes? We should totally do a collab. You and me? Sure. When do you want to play? When do you want to play? I'm down. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this thing and kill this thing over here. Eat. His little flippers look like undone pasta. I can't help it. Yeah, they're wild, aren't they? And it's like, buddy, just because you hate somebody doesn't mean you're gonna be saved. I mean, what do they think? That if they're like, oh yeah, these people are bad, then nothing will happen to them? Like, pay no attention to the fact that you also hate me? That ain't gonna work. Oi. I don't understand people like that. And it's like, hey, all the stuff they're saying about trans people, they used to say about you. Yeah. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. And I keep saying it over and over on my stream and everywhere else. Human rights should not be political. I know they are, they shouldn't be. They should just be a right. People should just have the right to exist as long as they're not doing anything to hurt anyone else. And being trans doesn't hurt anyone else. Being gay doesn't hurt anyone else. And of course, people will be like, well, what about the people who like kids or animals in that way? They're not part of the LGBTQIAPND. That's not the same. Because there's something called informed consent. And informed consent is when you say yes or no to the smexy times, you actually are able to consent. You are fully informed on what consent means, long-term and short-term. It is something you totally want to engage in, and you know from every point what that thing is. It is a totally different scenario. Children and animals cannot give you informed consent because they cannot be totally informed of every bit, of every way that a certain type of activity will affect them, will feel, will be. If that makes sense. So when people are like, today it's trans people, tomorrow it's accepting that children can be with adults. No, no, no. And if we want to talk about that, I know quite a few people on a certain side of the aisle who really think that child marriage is actually a good thing. And I don't. I got married at 20 years old, people, and I got 22. I was with my same guy since I was 20 years old. And I gotta tell you, a lot of people told us at 22 we were too young to get married. What are you doing getting married at 22? So, if we hear that shit at 22, yes. In a lot of ways, I know we have to have a cutoff point. I know we have to. And I know people could argue and say, well, 18 is arbitrary and blah, blah, blah. Technically, they're not wrong, but we need a line somewhere, and 18 works. 18 just works. We need a line somewhere. You know? Your mom was 18. Your dad was 70. Yeah, some people get married young. I think I had an aunt that was married at 16, 17. I was 22. I was with my guy since I was 20. And I'm like, at 20 years old, to pick your partner, well, it could either be the worst thing or the best thing you've ever done. I was an adult at 20. I was an adult at 22. But in some ways, you're so woefully unprepared for the future. Exactly. Some people are way too young. But, some people are just like, well, it's good enough. Like, it's not good enough. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to argue for, like, 25 or whatever. But it's like 18 is enough. 18 is honestly enough. I've seen so many people make so many mistakes at 18. I wasn't even graduated from high school at 18. I graduated at 19 because of the way my birthday fell and everything like that. So, well, my husband, and he's my same age, he graduated at 18. I was in school till 19. And I gotta tell you, I don't think I can't imagine being married like around the age I would have still been in high school. That is absolutely wild to me. Thinking that some people got married that fucking young. Where you're still taking classes, though. Our high school here, they need to get parenting classes because we have so many teen pregnancies. So you actually have not just a health class that gives you the fake baby, but like a real parenting classes. Because we have so many teen parents. And I'm just like, that is so wild to me. One year we had an 11-year-old boy as a father and a 13-year-old girl as a mother. And I'm just like, jumping Jehoshaphat. I can't imagine. I can't imagine at my age having a kid, much less when I was like busy wanting sleepovers and makeovers and all the other like teenage shit, wondering like what my future husband would be like and all that other good stuff. Yeah, it's too young. And some people want kids to have like full-time jobs when they're like in their early teens as well. And I'm just like, no, don't do that. A full-time fucking job. Can you imagine being out until 2 a.m. doing a job after a full day of school from the time you're like 12? I don't think so. And somebody will be like, it's not 12, it's 16 or whatever. Same difference. They're too young for it. Seems Godzilla is heavily wounded and is currently recovering, says Miki. We shouldn't interfere with it for now. We'll continue to monitor it with the surveillance camera. Well, she's not one for long goodbyes, I suppose. I'm wondering how that seals up so she doesn't get water in it. But yeah, it's just wild. And see, the thing is, I think a lot of people would say, like, 13-year-olds are too young to get married. And I think a lot of people, both sides, all sides would say, like, no child should be out doing work until 2 o'clock in the morning on a school night or whatever. And it's just so many, like, fringe people that would be like, yes, this is a good idea. Okay, so what's the idea you mentioned earlier, Cobra? Oh, that. What if you infiltrate the Blue Sea base and retrieve the mechanical part? Me go to their base? Sea Blue folks were scouting the area using underwater drones at night. Follow these drones and you'll find their base. That sounds very dangerous. Ah, don't worry, I'll prepare an infiltration suit with camouflage patterns. Then why do you need me to have... Oh god, okay. Apparently there's no other way to make the suit I need then. It will hide you from in plain sight at night. No guarantees though. Anyway, it's not dark enough yet. I'll see you later when I close the bar. Alright, let's go. It's time to get to the bar. Well, first of all, it's time to get to the farm apparently. Old MacDonald had a farm. Okay, we gotta pick some weeds. Don't you all like my singing? I could have been a professional. Alright, here we go. Got some nice eggplants. I'm gonna get some cucumbers because we needed them. Otter on Twitter, he was like, I wonder why a YouTuber hasn't called their communities like communities, and I said, or communities. Okay, let me try to figure this out. Cucumber. Come on, we need a cucumber. We know where the cucumber is, right? Carrot, eggplant. Okay, where are the cucumbers being sold? Am I wrong here? I don't see cucumbers at all. Ah, fuck my nuts. Apparently I can't buy the cucumbers right now. Okay, can you grow cucumber in your patches? Cucumber, why would anyone want to grow something that tastes that horrible? Cucumber does not taste horrible, it has a fresh aftertaste. I don't understand, it is neither nutritious nor delicious. I do have some cucumber seeds though, if you really want them. Okay, yes. I do, I really want them. Okay, we had to have this conversation. I don't know why we had to have this conversation. He should know I need them, but whatever. Let's get growing the cucumbers because we're going to need them for the cucumber party. Which I don't know if I want to be around for exactly. There we go. But yeah, I'm up for collabing with all good people. Especially those I have a rapport with. Up, next person on the list for the VIP treatment. Hello everyone, says Yui. This is Yui from NDC Station. Yeah, I have fun. I had fun on Thursday or Wednesday as well when we did the podcast. You're gonna have to cut a lot of that shit out though, Dan. There was a lot of sidetracking and whatnot. Today I present a new program called Challenging the Chef featuring Vincent Yamoka. Yamoka? Sorry about that. It's been a long time, everyone. I am Vincent Y. The champion of this season was Bancho, who was praised by Vincent. He will definitely be defending champion today. No, you can't. What do you mean you can't give me a sub? I don't have money. I don't take money. I don't have ad revenue. I don't have subs. I don't have tips. I don't have cheers. I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't even have a Throne wish list where you can buy me like a Nintendo gift card or anything. I have none of that. Because that's not what this is about. It's about connection, not money. I know you know. The champion of the last season was Bancho, who was praised by Vincent. He'll be the defending champion today. The defending champion? And this season's first challenger is Wang Peng. I think that's his name. It is my honor to be here. I am Wang Peng from Hong Kong. Nice to meet you, Wang Peng. Alright, we have met the contestants. Now let's begin the show. You two will compete with the dishes of the same day at the same place on a given theme. Vincent will judge your dishes. Today's theme for the contest is Chinese cuisine. Take my money. Yeah, you can't give me money. There's no way to take the money. Oh well, this isn't good, says Dave. As you know, Chinese cuisine developed by many different cooking styles in its long history, says Vincent. When we talk about Chinese cuisine, many will think of stir-fried meat and vegetables, but that's not all. There is more than that. This time, you two will compete with the dish using fish. Give me a Chinese-style fish dish. May the best chef win. I heard of you and your reputation, Bancho, says Wang. But I will beat you with a fabulous recipe from Hong Kong. Ah, Wang Peng just issued an official challenge. This should be interesting. You know the rules, folks. We'll come back in 2 days for a broadcast the intense competition between the two contestants. Stay tuned to see what transpires in today's challenge to the chef. I hope we can get those fucking ingredients in 2 days. Because my lord, are you okay? You're not familiar with Chinese cuisine, are you? I don't need to be Chinese to compete with him. I will use a Chinese culinary style, but with the type of fish they've never tasted before. Let's not go overboard, Bancho. I can't teach him a lesson with an ordinary dish, if you say so. Bring me the ingredients I want in 2 days. Chinese cuisine is no problem. I will need stargazers, wheat, olive oil, and eggs. I think I should be able to have that. I have a lot of stargazer stuff, so... Okay, let's look at the people in the waiting room. Let's dispatch them to find... He said olive oil, correct? Well, we have a lot of olive oil. We don't have a lot of soy sauce, so... Let's have them run. They can just go to the 7-Eleven and be off the rest of the night. Or I guess here will be the Quick Trip. Quick Trip is a big thing in our state. Okay. Alright, so we're going to set up for here. Alright. It takes sea cucumber, doesn't it? Salt. I want to make sure the stargazer is not being utilized for this dish. I don't think so. We're going to need salt to increase this, though. Alright, sounds good. I'm supposed to work on upgrading taste, remember? So, let's see the taste thing first. Let's see what I can upgrade in taste. Not much. And I need a specific, like, amount of taste before I can... Oh, well. Let's go back to money. Dish level price. Okay. We can put this out. Do the supply. Then we can put this out. Actually, we'll increase this first. I hope I don't use up the wheat and stuff they want me to have for the guy in like 2 days. Yep, we have enough of this to supply for a lot of it. And enough of this to supply for a lot of it. This is a fair amount as well. And anything that just requires the fish is a decent thing to drop off. That way we don't have to worry about so many other things. Okay, sweet. Oh, we can still do this one more time. Nice, nice. Now we have hardly none, but look at that price increase. Very nice, very lovely. I don't know. Like, in my family, we were told never to eat anything raw. Outside of the cannibal sandwiches. Cannibal sandwiches are a different story. You're supposed to eat cannibal sandwiches raw. And for those of you who are like, oh my god, she ate human people, which are what people are, is human. No. They are ground beef. You have it fresh, raw. I don't think you're allowed to have it frozen. But yeah, that's what a cannibal sandwich is raw ground beef. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that before, but that's a thing. So, because at the pod we were talking about like all these kind of weird foods and like, nope, totally raw. It's raw ground beef and other stuff in it. I don't know what else. I honestly have zero idea. I wish I knew, but I never had it myself, to be honest. That was something like in my mom's family, though. And I'm just like, no, definitely not. Yeah, I would say not. That's the thing. You're not supposed to eat raw meat. There's a reason there are cooking guidelines and all that, but apparently they ate fresh ground beef, and I'm like, nobody had like parasites or anything? So, yeah, I guess not. So, would not recommend. Yeah, pork is also bad to eat raw. So, I would, just for the record, I would not recommend doing that. Eating raw meat. There are reasons there are cook times. There are like a lot of reasons there are cook times. So don't try it at home. It was mixed with other stuff. I don't really know. I never had it because my mom was one of those people that when it came to her kids, she would cook it until it was like shoe leather. So we never had anything raw, us kids. We weren't allowed as far as like meat goes. So, and just recently I saw something like a girl who ate a lot of pork, undercooked or raw. She had like so many parasites in her body or worms. It was something and creepy. Right. And my husband tends to overcook meat, but we never get sick. I don't care. We never get sick. Yeah, I would rather have it well done. I had meat that was pink one time. It was so creepy to me. It was during my high school graduation dinner, and it was, what the hell is it? Prime rib. And it was pink and almost a little bloody, and I'm like, yeah, nope. Woo, this should be enough. Dave, you're here. It's so dark. Are you sure there's something there? Just put on the fortification infiltration gear. So we're gonna go infiltrate things. We're gonna be Solid Snake. I feel like I'm being a secret agent. Dressed for success. You look ready to enter Dark Moses Island in that. Well, onto the water now. You'll see roaming drones underwater. Follow them unnoticed and they will lead you to the Sea Blue base. Leave your stuff here. You want me to infiltrate unarmed? Sea Blue runs a tight security system with sentry drones and sensors. If one of the drones detects a weapon, they will alert the base immediately. This is a covert operation anyway, going in secretly and coming back with a mechanical part. Simple, right? What am I doing here, skipping sleep? Yeah, why can't somebody else go? Yeah, this is another stealth segment, like kind of like when we were following the cat a couple streams ago. But yeah, so... But then again, my family would eat, like I said, peanut butter and bologna sandwiches also. But at least that doesn't make you sick. Not unless you can't handle the taste. That must be one of Sea Blue Sentry drones. I should follow it. It's getting away. Well, I know it's getting away, but at the same freaking time. Yeah, I have to dodge these things now because I cannot fight them. Ah, fuck. La-di-da. Okay, here we go. Don't perceive me. I'm doing alright. Oh, fuck. But yeah, if my current publisher, my last book, doesn't take my current collection that's been fucking me over on and off, fuck me. I think I'm gonna end up just giving up on it. I have a writer friend who said they could help me self-publish, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go that route. I was hoping to have my other collection, my like hybrid thingy binging out by Halloween. Maybe next year, if my current publisher likes it well enough. I'm really not holding out hope though after everything. Okay, I hope it's not like it's getting away. Okay, it's not. Son of a bitch. Oh no. Fuck. I'm supposed to ignore all of the bad things wanting to eat my asshole out. And not in a consensual way. Where did it go? Oh, it went over there. Okay. I was like, is that a fish? No, it's not. Okay, here we go. At least it didn't take me very long. Oh, a hidden entrance. I should hurry before the door closes. Yep. At least they don't make me do a timed event like a QTE for it. But yeah, I was telling people about the nitrogenic necrosis or whatever it's called, where when you get it underwater you feel drunk. Divers have gotten it before. Isn't this too big to be a hidden base? What are these facilities for? I might be getting the words wrong for that condition, but yeah, it's where divers go and they have like the gas issues in their body and the nitrogen is all fucked up and... Okay, machines processing dolphin meat. I am confused. Aren't Sea Blue environmentalists? What in the world are these for? I must find the mechanical parts for now. Oh, you mean people pretending to be good for the environment are actually assholes? Like how PETA actually destroys more dogs and cats than some shelters in a year? Oops, I mean, allegedly. Allegedly. Get special suit components from the top floor. Don't be seen. Oh, fuck. Let's get my fat happy ass over this box. Alright, let's go. It starts me off here. So if I fuck up somehow, it'll just fuck my ass. It'll just start me back over here. I'm not good at stealth, okay? Most large people aren't very good at stealth. Fuck. Do I just disappear out of his mind when... Okay. He's like, I must have misseen. Okay, there we go. One down. Fuck. Didn't know there was a... Okay, let's go. Oh, thank God. It check marks each floor. Okay. There we go. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. I think the box will block me out. Yep. Okay. Duck. I would fire these people, all of these people after this. I really would. But yeah, I'm actually starting to learn how to sculpt more stuff with clay. I'm actually starting to look at... What the hell? Okay. I'm actually starting to look more at, like, stuff on, YouTube about it. Ah, fuck, I forgot. So I'm gonna try to make like a tiny little car, because apparently that's one of the easiest things to make when you're doing sculpting in clay for the first time. So I'm gonna try it. What the hell? How in the free world am I supposed to do this? Okay, apparently that... Oh, fuck. I was so good, and then I did so bad. Oh, my asshole. Okay. But yeah, I want to learn how to make birds and stuff. I really like making, like, drawing birds and flowers, so... That's what I really want to do. Okay. Hold tight right here. I think it's stuff that they can't see. If I just move backwards. When he turns away, I'll make sure the light's aimed away from me, and then I'll go. Okay, there we go. Okay, can I get behind him or nope? Okay, I was like, can he feel my breath on his neck? Yes, yes, he can. That works, okay. I love how they give you a timer until you're like a Dapesicle. Oh, honestly, I'm right there. Game, come on now. Come on, game. It's not me doing anything wrong. No, it's the game. Of course it is. Eh. There we go. I'm assuming the boxes are meant to be on an angle. Like, he can't see me right now because I'm angled away. Ah, god dang it. I'm like, okay, I got in here. I shouldn't have been able to. Yeah, he's sitting in his office chair in the kitchenette. And my god, the minute he gets... Yeah, not good. I don't know why, but when he gets up from that chair, it scares the ever-loving fuck buckets out of me. Sounds like a rhinoceros is scooting across our floor. By the way, somebody said that we should call rhinoceros or rhinos battle unicorns, and I'm all here for it. Now that every time I hear of one or see one, I'm like, I can't not think of battle unicorn. I just cannot. I'm gonna end up dead, I think. Okay, he's actually faster than I thought. Yep, come on, let's go. Okay, we hit a checkpoint. He's scooting his butt across the carpet. I don't think I've ever eaten that when I went through here before. Yeah, doesn't he look like he's scooting his ass across the carpeting? I mean, whatever Dave wants to do in his free time, he works hard, but still. This looks like an office. It looks like it contains some mechanical parts. Man, I miss my warm, clean bed at home. Well, the more you work, the less time will be left before the bed. Keep the Sea Blue poster. I can't believe what they've been doing behind everyone's back. Well, some people are that way. It has a drawing of the Sea Blue research. Wait, isn't this me in the picture? And then, core component of the Sea Blue tech suit. It looks quite complicated. Good, here it is. So let me take it. Okay, I don't think I have to run before it explodes like the Metroid girl does, Samus. So... They did such a good job with the art direction in this game. They really did. Whee! Thank goodness he remembered to put his mouthpiece back in. Oh, guess not. I guess he's just slowly floating back home. Alright, Cobra's waiting on me. Alrighty, here we go. I think Cobra has more of a story. I wonder if they're ever going to tell it. Oh, Dave, you came back in one piece. Well, I sense a lack of trust in your voice regarding my survival skills. Haha, come on, take a look at this thing. Sea Blue's mechanical part is in pristine condition, Why didn't you warn me of the armed pirates? Honestly, I didn't know of their presence. Anyway, I found many pieces of equipment used to process and freeze fish at Sea Blue's base. And I believe they caught some dolphins as well. Isn't Sea Blue a group of environmentalists? Doesn't that make them hypocrites? Knowing they have been exposed might make them more dangerous. Be careful. Anyway, get some rest. It's getting late. I'll talk to Dr. Bacon. Okay. So Dave finally gets his nice warm bed. His nice warm place to shit in. That was a really bad, like, say, adult anime. It was like, I love my nice warm place to shit in. It was a horrible one, too. I think it was one of the ones that is so bad they actually just let the English voice actors do what they want. I went home and couldn't sleep well last night. Aha, you did a good job last night. Let's go report to Dr. Bacon. I wish he worked with somebody called Dr. Eggs. Hey, Dave. I heard that you acquired some intact mechanical part? Yes, with difficulties. Here, take it. Yes, this is it. Good job, Dave. Now I have everything I need. I will go to the lab and craft a cold-resistant suit, but I'm worried about the fact that the glacier area is unstable. I suggest you get a good weapon as well as a good suit. There was a new material developed at the lab. The dive knife can be upgraded. As usual, you can upgrade it through iDiver. Upgrading the dive knife will not only increase attack power, but you'll also mine materials that previously could only be mined with a pickaxe. Oh, then I won't have to go looking for one. Aha, give me a day to craft the suit. I'll see you tomorrow. So, we're getting our suit done, just like we thought we would. Awesome. A cold-resistant suit. I wonder what that will look like. Like Dr. Bacon said, a suit won't be enough to protect yourself. Don't you think you should bring a weapon? I think so too. I'll go ask Duff. Okay. So first of all, let us look at iDiver for the knife. And let's upgrade our fucking knife finally. Okay, we got it maxed out. And we have nothing else we can max right now. We should talk to Duff, though. But let's go to the farm first. We have to take care of our cukes. What do you think? Neat, right? Oh, we got eggs. Awesome. Awesome eggs. Okay. We can shop and get more cucumbers, because that's honestly what I want right now. Watch me need something else for more cucumbers. I'll be so livid at myself. Like, oh, this is a cucumber dish they want, but it also requires eggplants and wheat, which you did not grow, you motherfucker. I'll be like, oh, son of a bitch. But that is what it is. I stopped posting like my song of the day on Twitter and stuff. I just don't know if it was like doing any good for anyone. I did give Reiko a song that reminded me of her though. It's called 2014 Record Player, and it's a very cool offbeat little bop, and I hope she liked it. She probably responded and I didn't see it yet. I let people sit on like Twitter and Discord too long. I hate doing that to people. Especially because I know some people get anxiety, like, is she mad or whatever? No, she just had very limited spoons. And everything just kind of spirals out of control really fast and yada yada yada. So I don't mean to like neglect anybody or whatever, because people are important to me. It's just, it's a lot. I have like stuff from Toluca in Discord and Twitter, and then I have stuff for myself and my own Twitter account and Instagram and Facebook, and I just have everybody everywhere, which is kind of difficult. Okay, we're gonna feed the cat. It's just normal food though. I don't know if anything happens if you keep feeding Momo's family or not, but I just like to do it. Okay, let's look. I'm probably gonna accidentally sell off something that I can't sell normally. Okay. I can sell that one. Yeah, these aren't very good for cooking with, but I'm gonna try to keep everything going at my restaurant. Because like I said, if I don't go after stuff, it's important to be able to get it from here. And oftentimes I don't run after certain fish because they aren't worth a lot of money, so let's zoom in. I really wish that Nintendo and stuff let you post clips with your system onto Twitter still, because I mean, I know why they don't, Elon and the cesspit and all that, but I wish they did, because I had a really funny thing happen to me in State of Decay 2 where I kept running into, okay, the zombies can attach to the front of your vehicle and the side and whatever. So here, there was one on the front banging on my hood and hanging on for dear life, and I kept ramming into like the side of the guardrail on the road to get it to fly off, and it actually wouldn't fly off. And then here, instead of like smashing and just falling down dead, it actually pinged up to the sky like a rocket. And I laughed so hard and I saved it, but I can't share it anymore. You'll have to take my word for it, Shelpers. It was funny as fuck though. I was able to share it with husband at least. He got a kick out of it. The physics in that game are fucked up. And some things I still think they could iron out a little bit more. Which is weird to say, since one, they're still working on it, and two, since they're also working on the sequel, which I don't know when we're getting that. Probably 2027, but I don't know at this rate. I'm just hoping they don't wreck what made this one so great. And I am going to lament the fact forever that the Heartland story in a State of Decay 2 is not able to be turned down in difficulty. Like, I need my pussy mode, okay? I really fucking need my pussy mode. Please do not make certain modes unable to not be played in pussy. I really need it. Like, the first time you step out of the vehicle or whatever with the characters, because it's got more of a story than what I played on stream, there's like a blood feral right there. And blood ferals are infectious as shit. So, like, you not only have a feral that can, like, jump and leap and, like, tear you to shreds fairly easily, but it can also give you the plague. And I was like, mother... So, it's not the most optimal thing to ever happen. Oh, we have a shark that can give birth now. Nice. So, I'm just looking at it like, why are you doing this to me? But I digress. At least it'll do what it's supposed to for later. I think we have like 2 mega... Oh, yeah, we have... I'm so glad we have megamouths now. I'm just gonna take one. I'm gonna make sure we have enough to keep the lineage going. I'm very glad they're not like, well, you accidentally took out both or 3 males and now there are only 2 females or whatever. That would suck. They're like, as long as there are 2, they can have babies. I'm like, good enough. Okay, still got some more fish. Might as well take them. Some of these don't really sell very well on their own. Some of them do, though, but... I really wish my night one would be better off, but it isn't. Okay, good enough. Let's get back to diving. I think we just took care of the farm. And the cat, so let's go to the boat. I don't know if I have to call Duff now or if he'll just kind of give me more options, but I'll try it before I dive. That'll work out. Okay. First, Cooksta is like, you're good. We have a celebrity there. They should be able to... Yeah, see, we're still 10 away from that taste. It's taking me a really long-ass time to get there. That part's a little frustrating. Okay, very good. Yeah, I'm not really doing the side quests at a fast pace either, but that's alright. Let's see. I can upgrade something. Can I upgrade the shotgun? Nope, no sniper. Balls. Okay. Let's just get more different types of guns up in here. Okay, I can do it. I can do this one. I don't really like this one, but... I am trying to upgrade everything just in case. And then I will try to see what I need for the other gun. So, let me look. And see what I need for the next round of sniper. But yeah, I am really excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. And Cuisinier. There are so many good games coming out. My wallet's like, please. Please help us. Okay, I need fragments and I need a red sniper. That's not going to be too bad. But let me go back and call him. Just in case. Because he said I'm supposed to. How's it going, Dave? It's been a while. What can I do for you? I'm going to explore the glacial area, and I'm not sure if the weapon I have will be enough. The huge glacier in the deep sea. I've heard about your mission. I plan to track her in the gun. You could have told me that earlier. But the one I can craft right now with the ingredients I have will not be that different. Unless I can get my hands on some new minerals. Dave, I know you frequent the Sea People Village. Why don't you look for new minerals there? Speaking of village, I wonder how the Sea People Workshop is going. I should pay a visit. Okay, they're basically telling you, you need stuff and you need to go to the Sea People Village. So, let's go. I still don't know how I don't run out of air in the Sea People Village. That just is very weird. Yep, okay. Do I have any question marks? I do. Because I have the blacksmith. You know, there are very few smiths left in the fairy tale fantasy worlds. There used to be like a tinsmith and a whole bunch of other kind of smiths. And now you just hear a blacksmith. When's the last time you heard of like a tinsmith? And a tinsmith is still an actual job, by the way. Okay, let's talk to the blacksmith. Coughs, I'm still not feeling well, but good enough to reopen the workshop. Oh, you're open. What do you sell? Well, I have a wide variety of minerals available. It'll give you a good deal on. I'll give you a good deal on them. If you know someone who knows what to do with minerals, it'd be good to bring them to them. Oh, and if you find something in the sea, bring it to me. I'll pay a good price. Sure, I'll stop by. Anyway, it's good to know that you're getting better. I'll keep in touch. Okay, because he has stuff for sale. And that means I can actually buy stuff I'm going to need for the gun, including fragments. I need a shitload of fragments for guns. Like, it's not even funny how many fragments I need. Let's see. Where's the sell station? Okay, I can sell with Square. I'm not gonna sell fragments or that kind of stuff. There are things that are only good for selling. Like the flask, I think. I might be wrong. I could have just fucked me there, but I don't think so. There are certain things, though, you find, like the silver bowls. They're only good for selling. So... which is good, because I'll need other things eventually. And the statues. The wooden stuff I'll need to build stuff, so I can't give it away. Okay. What else do I need? Diamonds? I hope not too much. I'll have to talk to Duff later. But I know I need a bunch of fragments right now. So that's what we'll figure out. So we're gonna go back out and we're gonna go fishing for now. We make sure no one else wants me. Well, we can finish off the gardening here, I suppose. But I don't really want to spend too many of my sea people currency on anything but upgrading my guns right now. So I'm not sure if I'll lay anything down, but I can sure harvest what we grew. That'll be okay. So let's go. Seaweed farm. Not bad. I have no seeds. I can upgrade the amount of rows. Let's see, seed shop. I wonder how many I have of each one. Okay, there we go. And I think only one seed does a whole row down here, so... Seaweed farm. Yeah, it does. Because on the other place, it doesn't, so... I can't see where my overlay is. Okay, there we go. It says can cultivate, so... There we go. Took me longer than I wanted to actually see where it was, but... Okay, now we're gonna go hunting. I don't think we're gonna go in the glacier area, just the depths. Unless I need something from the glacier area for the cucumber, like, revival night or whatever. Which I don't think I do, but I never know. Whee! Probably be my last hunting day. They usually take a while. Or my last time out hunting. But that's alright. So, Monday is a holiday in America. It's Labor Day. So, like, you won't be getting mail if you live here, or you won't be... Like, a lot of the banks are closed, libraries, stuff like that. Schools. So, if you need to go to the bank or whatever, do it tomorrow before they close for the long holiday, so... A lot of people get off of work for Labor Day. We used to have a grill out for Labor Day weekend as a family. Haven't had one of those in quite a while. So whatever you're doing, do it safely, do it happily. You know, just be careful. I know a lot of people equate Memorial Day and Labor Day with the same thing. Not just mixing them up as in like one or the other is like, oh, you know, September is for Memorial Day when it's May. But they actually mix up what each thing is. So I've had people say, oh, Labor Day, you're remembering our fallen soldiers and whatnot. And it's like, that's literally called Memorial Day? Labor Day is about the workers, I thought, but I could be wrong about that. But people act like they always know, and it's like, sometimes they don't. Which is fine. This is a Stargazer, I think, so... We're just gonna kill it to make sure we have enough. Just in case I accidentally sell something tonight with the fish in the dish, and then I don't have enough for when the Chinese cuisine kickoff comes back to me. So yeah. But I think that's one of the reasons like COD launched like today for a beta, is that they wanted to do it when a lot of people were home and there was the crush of bodies and stuff. But they're doing it controlled because of the early access 4 Plus, which is all good. I'm not salty that I can't play with my husband, you prick. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. You know? I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to play it ultimately anyway. But I might as well when it's free. We have Black Ops 2 and I actually really, damn it, really like Black Ops 2. So... can't really complain. Okay, so this is where our kaiju is. God bless it. I'm not good with this. Come on. Come on. There we go. I start to panic and then I'm like fucking up all the time. Ah. Yikes. But yeah, so some of you are going to be going camping and doing all the cool things. You know, camping is very hard when you're in a wheelchair if you use tents. Because we would always use tents. We would never go out and my grandma had a camper. And so did some of my other relatives. But like when we were with mom, it was always tents. So we would have a screen tent, like 2 sleepers. And it would be so difficult because I have to literally crawl around on the hard ground all the time. And it was painful after a while, and I actually had like a potty chair that they would actually put in the tent because I couldn't actually go to the bathrooms all the time, every time, because getting me in my wheelchair and getting me ready and all that fun stuff was like a 20-30 minute affair, and that's just not like making myself exhausted and then having to like get on and off the toilet and stuff is no bueno. So we would have a potty chair for me that they would have to empty, which I'm sure my family really loved. But one time I actually met this person, this kid, because I was a kid at the time, and I really got along well with her, and she was gonna come to my campsite, so I wanted to go potty before then. And here I was using my potty chair, and like through the like little window thing, like she could have seen it, so my brother actually chased her off, and I never saw her again because I don't know if she saw me going potty or if it was just the fact that my older brother had to like tell her to wait, or you know. Yeah, being different and disabled and all that, and having non-typical ways of doing things and trying to make friends is so fun sometimes. So fun. Yeah, even the small chance I had of friends back then was very limited. And like even staying the night at my sister's house, even though we're both disabled, we're disabled in different ways, even though we have the same disability. So it could actually be really fucky. Like, she'll need something at a certain height and I'll need it at a different height, or, you know, that's why like the ADA, the one size fits all thing really doesn't work. Because it has to be like one size fits most. So that's why like in bathrooms in public, you'll see like high-rise toilets in the disabled stalls, and for me, or for like people who are little people or whatever, high-rise toilets are a lot harder because we're so low to the ground. Because I don't transfer from my wheelchair to the toilet, I transfer from the floor. So it's wheelchair, floor, toilet, floor, wheelchair, in that kind of circular order. And because of that, it's difficult. Oh shit. So I like things lower to the ground, where people who transfer directly from the wheelchair and have like bad knees or stuff like that, it's better for them to transfer from higher. So that's why it's one size fits most. Because some things just don't pan out, and you can't think of every... Let's see if my knife works now. It does. Yay! But yeah, you can't have every contingency. Just like there are a few people left in the States or wherever using an iron lung due to polio or what have you. And a lot of places are not accessible for an iron lung. And it's like, well, you know, one size fits most. The iron lung is just not ideal for most places. So that sucks if you're in an iron lung. Like, we got rid of polio mostly. And then now in some places it's coming back because some places they're not allowed to have the vaccine, or the, you know, aid responders or people like that aren't allowed to come in and vaccinate people. So in certain countries where it was gone, we're starting to get it back. Plus there are people who don't believe in vaccines. It's not the tooth fairy. You don't not believe in it. Yeah. People weren't around. Yeah, they won't take it themselves, right? People weren't around back in the day when... Oh, I found something for Duff. Nice. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. But yeah, people were not around back in the day where polio actually really disabled people. Where it made them, like, have to stay in an iron lung their entire fucking lives. People were not around for that. So now that that's not really a big deal, because we actually vaccinated it all the way through, because it's not a big deal, you have jackasses being like, oh, well, polio is gone, so my kids don't need the vaccine, or I don't need the vaccine. And it's like, you do know how polio... Right. You do know how polio ended up being gone, right? That's how, you know... I had a teacher when I was in grade school who was an older woman who walked with a really bad limp, and she was one of the lucky ones, our substitute teacher. And I say she was one of the lucky ones because she didn't end up in a fucking iron lung. There is a book if you want to learn more about the polio pandemic or epidemic, and it's called The Autumn Ghost. You know, it just waits. It's never gone. Oh, that's a new type of mineral. How do you know when I'm talking over the phone? I installed a CCTV in your boat. Anyway, I'll work on a new weapon with the mineral. I'll add it to the ingredients I have on the list, secure them, and I'll let you know. I'll eagerly wait for the never-before-seen minerals to arrive. Goodbye, Trinity. So, I got something good. So you can now create weapons with the Sea People minerals. Visit the workshop at the Sea People Village to find out about the new minerals. Sweet. We're gonna get some hyped up guns now. But yeah. So get your vaccines, unless you have a damn good reason for not. And I mean a damn good reason. Like, you know for sure the vaccine will whatever the hell. You know for sure. 1,000%. And it's very rare that vaccines cause problems. So, yeah, like I said, the Autumn Ghost. I'm going to leave in a minute, but I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Because in the book, they talked about the outbreak of polio. And I want to give you an idea. So, they didn't have nearly enough iron lungs and nearly enough respirators at the hospital. Like, the respirators don't work on negative pressure like the other stuff does. So what ended up happening is, I think one day they lost power, or they had way too many little kids. And we're talking like 4-year-olds up to like 10, 12, whatever. And they're all in bed. And these nurses and doctors and a lot of the people were volunteers fresh out of like first year, because they had to actually go from bed to bed with a manual pump and actually give them air. And then they had to run to the next person and give them air. So imagine all night long in the dark, you're running from kid to kid, and well, you can hear like quiet little whimpering because they can't scream and they can't talk because they don't have the breath to talk, and they're dying. And you have to run from kid to kid to make sure they don't fucking die. I want you to picture that in your head. This room full of children, it's people's babies. And you're literally running around with a hand pump because there are so many children that cannot breathe on their own that they actually need someone to do it for them. And there aren't enough machines. And there isn't electricity at the time, or I forget exactly how this was set up, but oh my God. Reading that part, I'm just like breathing deeper, like, holy fuck. Imagine children in the dark, eyes wide, slowly suffocating to death. You do not want that future. You do not want the future where there are children waiting in the dark for their last breath, hoping you get around to them in time to not die. Ugh. People just flabbergast me so goddamn much. Okay, on that really fucking cheerful note, I'm going to bid you adieu for the weekend. I don't know what my schedule will be next week. I never know what I'm playing besides Dave anymore, but I will let you know when I know. I want to thank you so much for watching. I want you to all to have a great weekend. Do something fun. Please get your vaccines. Please, please, please. I will see you all next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye.